Boom! Welcome to Tattoo Shop Talk, weekly web show where we talk about tattoo related stuff and maybe you can learn something or you can teach us something. If you can teach us something, don't be shy, leave a note in comments. We will learn and appreciate it. And like always, you can subscribe and like videos and share videos and do all the good stuff. And today we will talk about things people say because they have to say them. From customer sides, there's also many things. We talked with Carlos before and we're like, yeah, there's some things to mention. And the first and most common one is meanings. And like, first of all, not always there has to be meaning, or the meaning can be just for you. And even worse when it's too many meanings. When you have a piece this size and there should be a horoscope, a hobby, a this, and your love for your dog, your kid, this and that.
Yeah. If you have a meaning, amazing. I love that. It's a great way to do it. But it's not like that's the only way to do it. We are living in the times where people just get tattoos because of the fashion and passion and collecting other tattooers' work. So maybe the guy's meaning is just to collect them and you don't always have to wait when someone's gonna...
Yeah, or the meaning is like, I like that person's work, so I want to get something from them.
I mean, there's always a meaning, obviously, when you pick up something you like.
And another thing, like you mentioned, is that, and I also experienced that, like, I had an actual customer whose, like, relative passed away on a day, or day before, so he rushed into tattoo shop to get it, like, memorial piece, and it was okay, but it just seemed like they almost, like, it feels sometimes that some people are waiting for the relative or dog or somebody to die. They're like, yeah, I can get a tattoo.
Or just, yeah, man. I mean, obviously, some people just find escape somehow through the tattoo. I don't know why and what, but it's a cliche thing. It's like, okay, I'm gonna get this. Now it's time. But
yeah, or maybe makes them look that they feel more for the situation. They're like, oh, I even had it tattooed.
Yeah, but as much as I heard how customers talk about between each other, I heard this one conversation that they were like, one guy was telling other guy, what are you gonna get? And the other guy's like, I'm definitely gonna get something that means to me a lot. You know, tattoos has to be with meaning. And the guy's like, well, what is it? And he's like, well, family, music, and then like engine, you know. And you look and you listen to it, and it's like, this is not like you're the only one who's picking that stuff. And
it's like the thing.
Everyone has that. These are these tattoos. That's not like everyone.
It's super rare that there would be an opposite person who would be like, I'll get a tattoo of my family because I hate my family. I get a tattoo of music because I don't listen to music. I hate it. Like everyone likes music and things like that.
And this is this thing that when customer comes into the shop with this reference he has. Well, usually that happens with first tattoos. And they have this reference from internet and they think he's the first one who found it. Like this is my, oh my God, I found something that means to me and I have like connection and everything. You know, like there's so many people who have connections to the same things. There's thousands of people who like panther heads. There's roses. It's like if you think you want to get something original, the only way you're going to get something original is by the way that the tattooer is doing the same things that always been done.
And also we talked about the thing that, like, imagine you get a very cliche thing. It's not a bad thing, but like if you get, for a reason, you get, let's say, a name of your kid and date of birth, and then one day you forget to say happy birthday, and you have no excuse. It's tattooed on you. It's forever. Like it's that's there.
Yeah, man.
Or like what you'll forget what's your kid's name or something like that.
Yeah, it's like I want my kid's name. So it's nice, you know. You kind of like celebrate that thing, you know, and then you put on your body like it's something beautiful, but it's sometimes it goes just too extreme. I see people with like hundreds of names on other friends' names on his body, and like well, if you're happy with it, fine. I mean,
it's your tattoo anyway.
Yeah, why would I care?
If it's your tattoo, like, again, on the subject of things. It's also that sometimes you can say no, you know, when you come in the shop and you're like just confused and things like that, and somebody talks you into some crazy shit, or you're not sure about the quality, but you're like,
this is what a lot of people talk about. I've even heard the podcast where people were talking about like, oh, there's so many shops where customers are scared to go. It's like, you're not going to some fucking gangster shop where everyone's working with real guns.
Yeah, like if you're not
it's
sure,
like we're living in 2019.
You can take a break and say like, okay, I'll think about it. You don't have to book it, but
yeah, you go in, you check out what's going on. If you like the people who works there, talk about it.
Like the trouble is there that as working in a shop you encounter that person comes in, talks everything out, gets a tattoo, goes out, 2 days later, boom, bad review or something like that. And then you're like, oh, why this happened? And then like, yeah, but I was confused, I wasn't sure, but I was scared, or like it felt like, I don't know. It's like, yeah. Then
but like, I bet there is shops somewhere that are pretty fucking crazy to go in. But if you go into that shop, you just turn around, go away. It's like a cafe, you go in, you're like, you look around, there's shit going on.
Yeah.
You leave.
If you don't feel nice, if there's anything, you're like, yeah, I'm just looking, I'll think about it, and
This is for the rest of your life, goddammit. Unless you can cover by that's why you choose the size. Small.
In the armpit.
First tattoo, small. We always say that. Small tattoos, first tattoos, best tattoos. If you want to.
And from Pinterest, so nobody has
line works.
Nobody has to spend time designing it, so you can just print it out. Yeah, and on that note is like sometimes people are too focused on the thing, you know, like when you look for something online, like I see the trouble now that people come in with something they found and you're like, oh, I'll make something cool out of it. And they're like, but I like this one, I found it. And when you say that, like, okay, but there's probably a million people having it, and people get like sort of distant, and it seems like they don't trust your design skills, and they also like, it feels like for them, they put so much effort into Googling for that stuff that it feels that it's their design just because they find it online. And I've seen now apprentices just like draw some flash, they would print out a list from this cool Pinterest designs, flip it over, trace it off the back, and they're like, look what I made, because I found those designs in the first place.
These designs for me look like the same tattoo designs that you can buy in a candy store and stick it on for one day.
Yeah,
it's the same kind of feeling. It's really easy to get it because you only 100 packs of candies, and
and I think on that, like I would say, like if you really like it, obviously, again, it's your tattoo and be happy, but trust tattooist, at least let him show what he can do, you know, and then you can be like, no, I still want that one, and be like, okay.
And then again, like you have to do research no matter what. I know it's easy for me to say some people don't even know where to start. They usually write on Google, tattoo for a man, tall guy, or
left arm.
Yeah, left
on Saturday.
left arm.
That's, yeah, man, that's the also a thing that if you want a tattoo of a church or an angel, you can look for a church or an angel or religious painting. After all, you don't have to. Black and gray, left sleeve on a man. Like, you know, sexy tattoo for women who just split up with her boyfriend and wants to show how cool she is, you know. You can just say...
That's what actually people do when they want to draw something. They do a research. Like if they have an idea, they have a... For example, I want to draw a castle with some phoenix on the front. And then you search for like castles, not necessarily tattoo castles. You don't have to search for that, just castle, how they look, different castles. Then you search for phoenix, but not as a tattoo, just a bird. And
just a real phoenix.
Yeah, and you like real from
a
zoo.
Real dragon.
You go to the zoo, you go to that safety zone, put that fire costume on.
I'm like, where's your phoenix?
Anti-fire. Anti-fire.
Anti-fire. Oh man.
And then so fucking bring some reference just for seeing your idea where you're going.
Things you don't have to find
unless it's a shop where tattooers don't do custom work.
Or you come in with the work and it's maybe the guy's work, and you can say, I liked this stuff in your sleeve, I like this stuff, I like this stuff,
well.
and then make something along them lines, and I'm sure person will be happy to do it.
I mean, a lot of people do that these days, especially like I remember in Latvia, it wasn't like that. Now it's so crazy changed. People come. I don't know if it's in other shops, but in the shop where we're working, there people come with the tattoo designs that already that guy made, and he's like, can I get something similar, or can I get something in your style like this? You know, lady heads, whatever it is. People even ask for just the flowers. Make a sleeve with just the flowers, and it looks good. You don't have to build like entire life story.
This is how you do it.
I just remembered that guy who commented and said, sorry dude, who said that first he wrote his opinion about how to draw some trick, and then I said, well, for me that trick doesn't work, and he got like into the story that he's trying so hard and nothing works for him and no one appreciates what he's doing, blah blah blah, and he's like spending already 2 years in art, you know, and I'm listening, and he's complaining about all shit around and that no one sees how good he is. But I'm thinking about, this is just the second year for you, like, or there's 2 years, and then people spending 10, 15 years or whatever to accomplish things. So, you know, this is the same.
Yeah, and right? I think many things take a long time to master, because I think there's a reason why you go to like university and you spend 4 years there. And like now people have that option, call themselves what they want. They're like, I'm creative individual and whatever, artist and whatnot.
That's my own touch.
But that doesn't mean that you're good. You just decided it, you know, and there's a reason why people spend years mastering some skill. Yeah, that's
actually like a lot of people talk about this.
One of the things you see pretty common that you have to say, and people say it, is if you have anything to say, leave a comment, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, be awesome, and also check our other videos. Check this video here that pops up, and this one right there, and subscribe to this channel in this circle.
And then check this video right here.
That's the channel. That's the channel.
Yeah,
it's
sorry,
around.
channel.
It's a
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, check this out as well. Bing, bing, bing.